Good morning, Glue Troopers. Max of Max's Models here, sipping on my coffee, and I'm going to tell you a styrene story. My wife and I just watched a movie called T-34. It's a Russian-made 2018 film that World War II and centers around a Russian T-34 crew. And I won't spoil it for you, but the movie was way better than it had any right to be. The special effects are good, and my wife really enjoyed it. So if you're an armor builder, I think you're going to get a kick out of it. After the movie, she promptly asked me, "Do you have a T-34 in your collection?" And I was like, no. And I looked over and she was like, "What?" And I was looking at the most judgmental eyes. And I was like, well, I used to have one. So I told her the story about when my brother went to the 13th World Jamboree in 1971 in Japan. And they stayed out on the Asagiri Plateau near Mount Fuji, and except for an unscheduled visit by Typhoon Olive, it was a great visit. Well, when he came back, he brought me the T-34 model by Tamiya, the one that was motorized with the remote control, not the radio control, but remote control. And it was built for me by our friend Doyle Pope, who's probably one of the finest model builders I ever had the privilege of knowing. In fact, she said, Doyle did such great work, you always talk about it. I think he might have even had some models in Fine Scale Modeler magazine back in the 70s. And she was like, maybe we should do something in his honor. The Doyle Pope Award. But the thing we figured was, since Max's Models doesn't do competitions, anybody could pick a model and say, I think this one should get the Doyle Pope Award. Out of nostalgia, I told her I had looked at getting the T-34 kit again, the remote control one, just like Doyle made for me. Oh God, he did such a beautiful job. He had this winter scheme on it. I can't believe I don't have any pictures. By the way, you may hear construction going on out back. We've got stuff going on today, which is why I won't be doing any building. It was a winter scheme and it had texture. I'm guessing maybe he spray painted some adhesive on it and then dropped talcum powder and then brushed it off, because it actually had like a talcum powder surface. I never asked him how he did it, and now I wish I had. It wasn't like spray paint or anything like that. This had real texture to it. It was amazing. And I told her that if I did get the vintage tank, I'd almost be afraid to build it. It'd be one of those kits you want to keep in the box, and they go anywhere from $150 to $300 on eBay complete. And she was like, "Oh, too bad you don't have a job where you can afford to buy such things for yourself." I'm like, fine. So now I'm on the search for that, but I told her I might have to get two, one to build and one to leave in the box on display. Nostalgia, it's a powerful thing. This has also motivated me to add a Russia build, probably in 2026. We did a Canadian build and a British build and a Ukrainian build, so I guess the next one will be a Russian build. Well, the next nation build we do. I'll probably have to do a Max's Movies and Models on T-34. It was that much fun of a movie to watch. Now let me go check on the laborers and make sure they're laboring. Take care of yourself, guys. And as always, model on.